Hi everyone, my name is Liz, and today I will be guiding you through a Luna yoga practice. Luna yoga is designed to help ease some of the symptoms of what I'm going to call the menopause. That means perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. All the menopauses, right? Um, we go through a lot of things during this season of our lives, and there's a lot of symptoms that we can have, and these practices are designed to help ease some of that for you. But before we get started, I would like for everybody to gather up your props, anything that you might need to be comfortable in a seated position or lying down. At the end of practice, we'll be doing a nice long Yoga Nidra, so you will maybe want a blanket. I have a blanket and a bolster over here, pillows, couch cushions. You can grab anything you need. It doesn't need to be fancy in any way. I also like to have two blocks during practice just because. You may not ever need them, but I always like to have them there because they're very handy. You might want to get yourself some water to have something to drink. And if you are a person who likes essential oils, as I do, essential oils are also very good for helping calm us down and helping ease some of these symptoms of menopause. I'm always going to tell you to get lavender. It's my favorite oil. I think it's like the magic oil. It can do all kinds of things, but it's so good for relaxation, which is what this practice is all about, helping us relax some. I, of course, always suggest using a roller ball because that way you don't get it all over your hands and you won't slip and slide all over your mat. So go ahead. If you need to hit pause, please do so and go get all of your stuff. And then when you come, just have a seat and we're going to just get ourselves centered and step out of the day now. It's time to focus on us and leave everything else off of the mat. So the best way that I like to do that is with some deep cleansing breaths. Now that's breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, when I breathe out the mouth in a deep cleansing breath, I make it loud. I am pushing out everything that I no longer want in me, that I'm done with for the day. I've had enough. It's coming out. The louder, the better. The better you're going to feel at the end of it. And if you don't feel a little silly while you're doing yoga, I don't think you're really doing yoga, right? It makes you feel a little silly sometimes, but that's okay. So go ahead, just have a seat. Don't worry about how you're sitting. Just be in a comfortable place. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it all out your mouth. Make it loud. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Take another deep breath in and exhale it out. One more time. Big breath in. Hold it at the tippy top and exhale loudly out the mouth. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. Another thing I like to do is just relax my shoulders a little bit. So we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. A lot of us sit a lot during the day. So go ahead and lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Drop them down. Again, lift them up towards your ears. Drop them down. One more time. Up towards the ears and drop them down. Okay. Now that we've got all of maybe a little tension out, feeling a little more in the moment in our bodies with our breath, let's talk a little bit more about Luna Yoga and what we're going to focus on today. Now, there are many symptoms that go along with menopause, as any of you that are going through it completely understand. The one that has plagued me the most personally is mood swings. Oh boy. Can I get what they call the mena rage, right? I can go from 0 to 60, 500 different times a day. I can be laughing, I can be crying, I could be angry, I could be sad. It's all over the place. It's everywhere. And there are several different ways that you can help yourself calm down with some of these symptoms. And the thing that I like to use in my asana practice is forward folds. Forward folds they're just amazing. I mean, first of all, physically, they help stretch and strengthen the whole backside of your body. But it can also help calm your nervous system. It calms you down. It helps relax your body. It relaxes your mind. It eases some worry. helps get rid of some anxiety. They're really, really helpful. And another thing, an added bonus, is they're also very cooling to the body. And as you know, we can go through a lot of heat during this time. We're transforming. We got a lot of heat going on. So that's an added bonus, is that they help cool you down. So during this practice, we're going to use different forward folds throughout the practice, and to get us, I'm going to say, calm, cool, and collected, right? That's the goal. So another thing that is also very beneficial for when you are going through these times, or any trying time that you may be feeling anxious or anything, is to get connected to your breath. I heard something a long time ago, and it stuck with me. And I've said it a few times because it makes sense to me, that there are 3 rhythms in your body. You have your brain waves, you have your heart rhythm, and you have your respirations, your breath. If you can control one of these, you can control all 3. Well, the only thing that we can actually control and manipulate out of those 3 things is our breath. So if we are able to control our breath and calm our breath, slow our breath down, we can slow down our heart rate. We can slow down our brain waves. We can become more present, more relaxed, more calm, which is the goal, right? That's what everybody wants to be, relaxed and calm. Another thing that I would like for you to do during this practice is set an intention for it, an affirmation, something that resonates with you. It could be, I am calm, cool, and collected. I am at ease. That makes me feel better. I am at ease. So we're going to come back to that. I'm going to say it throughout the practice, but also during Yoga Nidra, we are going to come back to that affirmation. So please think of something, that intention that really resonates with you, something how you want to feel, the outcome, the goal of this practice for you, and say it. Stick with it. Let it sink in. So now we are going to start getting into our breath, calming ourselves that way. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my mat. I'm going to scoot myself back very, very ungracefully, but I'm going to get to the mat. So come join me on your mat if you are not already there. Now you can stay sitting for this part of the practice, or if you feel more comfortable, you may lie down. Whatever is best for you, this is your practice. So make it what you want. I'm going to come into Sukhasana, easy seated pose. I'm going to come into a comfortable cross-leg position, one foot in front of the other, one leg in front of the other. I'm going to move the flesh away from the sit bones, really grounding down into the mat. Now, tricky part here. That is not always comfortable for all of us, right? That can be very uncomfortable. If that's the case, please grab a blanket, grab a bolster, grab a pillow, grab whatever you want. If you have blocks, which I would hope you do because I asked you to, have your blocks, use both of them. Sit both blocks underneath your bottom. Give yourself a nice wider base, lift you up a little bit, and it makes it much easier to sit in this easy seated pose. Go ahead, lift your chest, roll your shoulders up and back. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And we're going to start doing 3-part breathing. So we're going to start with belly breath, then rib breath, then chest breath. And then we'll put them all together. So if you are lying down or sitting up, please place your hands on your belly. Start to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Breathing in, fill up your belly. Exhale. Feel it release. Inhale. Filling the belly all the way up with air. Exhale. Feel the belly release. Again, inhale, filling the belly all the way up. And exhale. Release. Move your hands up to your ribs. Again, you can close your eyes here if that is comfortable for you, whatever you like. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your ribs all the way up. Feel them expanding in all directions. Exhale. Release. Again, inhale, filling your ribs all the way up. And exhale. Release. One more time. If your eyes are open, you can watch the rise of your hands and the fall. Go ahead and move your hands up to your chest. Again, deep breath in, filling your chest up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, and exhale, release. One more time, big inhale, and exhale, release. Now we're going to put that all together. So on the inhale, fill your belly, then fill your chest, fill your belly, then your ribs, then your chest. On the exhale, you'll release chest, ribs, belly. You can have your hands anywhere on your body. If you don't want them on your body, have them by your side. Doesn't matter. Take a big breath in through your nose, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Again, inhale, filling up your belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Again, inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. Feeling yourself getting connected. I am at ease. Go ahead, last one, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose at a normal, natural rhythm. If your eyes were closed, slowly blink them open. If you are lying down, please go ahead and bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Slowly roll over to the right side. Take a breath there. Give yourself a second to get back into balance. And then slowly push yourself up, joining us in easy seated pose, Sukhasana. Again, your legs are in a comfortable cross-legged position. If you have been sitting, go ahead, take your legs out in front of you, shake them out, switch your legs. Again, move the flesh away from your sit bones, really grounding yourself down into your mat or whatever it is that you're sitting on. Hands resting on your knees, chest is lifted, shoulders rolled up, back away from the ears. Now that you have been connected with your breath, let's go ahead and start to warm up your body. Do some neck rolls. So drop your chin toward your chest. Take your head over to the right. Feeling that whole stretch down the whole left side of your neck. Back through center. Over to the left. Feeling the stretch down the whole right side. Back to center. Again, over to the right. If you'd like to deepen the stretch or feel a little more sensation, take your left hand out to the mat and walk your fingertips away from you just a little bit. You can really feel that. Breathing here. Release your hand. Release your head down to center and take it over to the left. Again, you can take your right hand out to the side of the mat. Walk your fingertips out a little bit just to deepen the stretch. We hold a lot of tension in our necks and shoulders. Release your hands and release your head back to center. Go ahead and blink your eyes open if they were closed and lift your head. Do some shoulder rolls. So bring your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them back down your back. Again, forward, up, and back. Again, forward, up, and back. Other direction. Might feel a little strange. Up and forward. Back, up, forward. One more time. And release. Side stretch. Take your right hand out to the right side of your mat. Lift your left arm up and stretch over to the right. Feeling that beautiful stretch all down the whole left side of your body. We don't move our bodies this way very often, so it always feels really good. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, back up to center, palms touch. Exhale, take it over to the other side, to the left. Again, breathe. Back up to center, palms touch. One more each side. Over to the right. Inhale, back to center, and over to the left. And back up to center. Palms touch, and bring your hands down to heart center. Take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand goes behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist towards the right. You can take your gaze back behind your right shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist in a little deeper. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Come back to center. Take it to the other side. Right hand to left knee. Left hand goes behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist in. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Return to center. If you are sitting on blocks, you might want to go ahead and move those out of the way. We're going to sit here just for a few more minutes, not even a few more minutes. But go ahead, uncross your legs again, shake them out, and cross your legs again. Move the flesh away from your sit bones, ground yourself down into the mat. We're going to do our first forward fold of the practice. We're going to do it in an easy seated pose. So go ahead, inhale, lengthen your chest and your spine. Exhale, I'm going to turn so you can see me. Tilting forward at your waist, at your pelvis. Nice, flat spine. You want your spine to stay nice and straight. Go ahead and begin to walk your hands out in front of you. This may be enough for you today. This may be where your body's at, and that's okay. Listen to your body. If you've got some more space, your body says, let's go a little further. Go ahead, bring your forearms down to the mat. Tuck your chin a little bit. Keep your neck relaxed. And just breathe here. In through your nose and out through your nose. I am at ease. Walk your hands over towards the right. Breathe here. Filling your whole back body. Fill up with air now. Walk back through center. Over towards the left. Breathing, feeling that stretch. Back up to center. And slowly walk yourself back up to seated. Goodness. Give yourself a second here. Forward folds can make you a little dizzy, so always take your time coming out of them. Okay. Swing your legs around, coming into tabletop position. Shoulders are directly over your wrists. Hips are over your knees. Now, toes can be tucked, untucked, with your top of your feet on the mat. It's up to you. Cat, cow. So on an inhale, arch your spine, looking forward. Cow pose. Exhale, round your spine. Look at your belly. Cat pose. Inhale, tilting your tailbone up, looking forward. Exhale, tilting your tailbone down, chin to chest. Inhaling and exhaling. You're connecting your breath to movement here. Couple more. Keep going. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, chin to chest. One more, arching your spine, looking forward. Exhale, rounding in, chin to chest. Come into neutral. Going into your first downward facing dog. So move your knees back just about an inch. Tuck your toes. Your palms are really going to press down into the mat. You want your knuckles grounding into the mat. And when I say knuckles, I'm talking about this part of your hand right here. So really ground those into the mat. Toes are tucked. On an inhale, lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Now keep your knees bent here. This is the first downward dog of the practice, so your hamstrings are probably a little grumpy. Take it easy. Go ahead and walk your dog, bending into your left knee, straightening your right leg. Switch it out, bending into your right knee, straightening your left leg. Just keep moving this way. Now your shoulders are wrapped, which means your armpits are closed. Nobody can see your armpits. Wrap your shoulders. You have a nice straight line all the way from your fingertips up to your tailbone. Straight spine is much more important than straight legs. When you're ready, you can start to ease your heels down towards the mat. They do not have to touch. You can see mine don't. It's okay. Breathe here. I am at ease. This is your first big inversion. Your heart is over your head, so you are inverted. In your next inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Slowly walk yourself to the top of the mat. Take your time. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows, keeping your knees bent here. Chest rests on your knees, ragdoll. You can move from side to side if that feels good for you, or you can just come into stillness. Feel your spine just pouring out down towards the earth. Release your hands. And on an inhale, take your arms out to the side, coming up with a nice flat spine all the way up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale. Release your hands down to your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. I really want you to find your Tadasana here. Get yourself grounded. This is a very grounding pose. It's a very powerful pose. Have your feet fist width apart, which means one fist can fit in between them, or hip width. Lift your toes up, fan them out, and then feather them down, gripping the mat with your toes. Move around a little from side to side, forward and backwards, feeling all four corners of your feet. Go ahead and find stillness. Engage your quads slightly so you don't hyperextend in your knees. Your pelvis is neutral, which means you're not poking your booty out, not tucking it under. Nice and neutral. I tend to lean forward a little bit, so pull yourself back to where your hips are over your ankles. spine is long, your chest is lifted. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears, down your back. Arms rest at your side, palms facing in. Your chest is parallel to the earth. Feel like maybe there's a string pulling the back of your head, lifting you a little bit more length. Find a drishti or a gazing point and breathe. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. I am at ease. On an inhale, lift your arms up, out to the side, palms touch overhead. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend over towards the right. Breathing here. Inhale back to center and switch. Grab your right wrist and bend over to the left. Really grounding your feet down into the mat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your hands. Clasp your hands at your booty. Roll your shoulders up, back away from your ears, and pull your hands down towards the mat. Yoga Nidra. Breathe here, opening your chest. And release. Going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms touch. Grab your left wrist. Bending over towards the right. Breathing. And smiling. Don't forget to smile. Smiling releases serotonin, makes us happy. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back up. Again, release your hands down, clasp them. Funny thumb on top this time. You'll know what I mean. The weird way. Again, roll your shoulders down your back. Pull your hands down towards the earth. If you want a little more sensation, go ahead and you can start to lift your hands off your bottom. You don't have to. Just make sure you're not bending into your back. We're not back bending here. We're just opening the chest and the shoulders. And release. I am at ease. Now, time for some sun salutations. This is a cooling practice and a calming practice, but we still need to warm up your body to make sure prevent injuries. But we're going to take these nice and slow. We're not going to go super fast. We're not building up a whole lot of heat. So, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, out, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hinge forward at the waist, nice flat spine coming down, head and hands hang. They do not have to touch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, monkey pose, hands to shin, still nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms go out to the side, up, palms touch. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Adding on, inhale, arms up, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, coming down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Keeping your knees bent here. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, plant your palms, step your right foot back and your left foot back to plank pose. You can drop your knees here. If you're coming with me, shift your shoulders forward on an inhale. Exhale, elbows in tight. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat, nice and slow. Release your toes. On an inhale, pressing into the mat, lifting your chest, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Exhale, release, head down towards the mat. Tuck your toes, inhale, knees on or off the mat. Inhale, push yourself back up to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, you can move around in your dog if you'd like to. Breathing here. One more breath in. On your next inhale, bend your knees and look forward. You can step, walk, hop, float, get to the top of the mat however you choose to. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold, head and hands hang. Inhale, arms up, out to the side, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to chest. One more time. Inhale, arms up, overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana, coming down, nice flat spine, head and hands hang. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose, nice flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. This time step your left foot back, then your right foot. Knees on or off the mat again. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward over your wrist. Exhale, elbows in tight, lowering all the way down to the mat. Release your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toes, knees on or off the mat. Press yourself all the way back up. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here, in through your nose and out through your nose. You can always take a cleansing breath anytime you feel you need one. If you have too much heat in your body or you've worked anything up towards the surface, inhale through your nose and then exhale out your mouth. One more breath. On an inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step, walk, hop, float. Get there however you choose. Inhale, knees, hands to shins, Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms go up, out, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, bring your palms down to heart center. Breathe here. I am at ease. If anybody needs water, please go ahead, pause the video and get yourself a drink. Next, inhale. Arms go out, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, coming down. Head and hands hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step your right foot back, coming into a low lunge. Drop your right knee to the mat, and on an inhale, your body rises up. Exhale, you settle in. Anjaneyasana, kneeling warrior. Your front knee is directly over your ankle. Your pelvis is square towards the front of the mat. Breathing here. Bring your hands down to your knee. Take your right hand to the inside of your left foot. And on an inhale, twist towards the left, lifting your left arm up. Breathing here. And smiling. Don't forget to smile. Always smile. Make sure you're really pushing into your right hand. Exhale. Release your hand down to frame your foot. Now, if you've got blocks, grab them. Whatever setting you want them on. If you don't want blocks, don't use them. It's totally up to you. But here's a spot where you should or can. Begin to pull your hips back, coming into half Hanuman, half split. Now you're going to want to flex your left foot, toes pointing up towards the sky. You can keep a bend in your left knee. You're folding forward at your hips, nice flat back, just to where you feel sensation. Imagine you're trying to pull your left heel to the back of the mat. Now, if you can keep your back nice and straight, go ahead and straighten your front leg out. You may need to walk your heel out a little bit in front of you. Really feeling that stretch into your hamstring. And we're in a forward fold. Inhaling, then back into your front knee. Lift your back knee off the mat and step yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, out, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Other side. Inhale, arms up, overhead. Exhale, hinging forward, nice flat back. Down to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms. This time, step your left foot back, coming into a low lunge. Drop your back knee. On an inhale, you rise up. Exhale, settle in. Check your alignment. Right knee directly on top of your ankle. Spine nice and long and lifted. Pelvis square towards the front of the mat. Breathing. I am at ease. Bring your hands down to your knee and take your left hand to the inside of your right foot and begin to twist towards the right side of your mat. Take your arm up. Gaze goes with it if that's comfortable on your neck. And breathe. And smile. Release your hand down. Frame your front foot. Grab your blocks if you're using them. And pull your hips back over your knee. Flexing your right foot. You may need to walk it out in front of you a little bit. Keep a nice bend there. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in to where you feel sensation. Bend back into your front knee. Lift your back knee and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, coming down. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Step your foot, grab it, pull it up, however you need to get it there in between your hands. Drop your back foot to the mat 90 degrees so you have heel to arch alignment. Rise up, coming into warrior two. Toes pointing towards the front of the mat, front toes, back toes, turn in slightly. Pelvis open to the wide edge of your mat. Gaze goes over your front middle fingers and breathe. This is a very powerful pose. On an inhale, drop your right hand to the back of your right thigh. Left arm goes up overhead. Reverse warrior. Make sure you don't lose that bend in your front knee. Back up to warrior two. Straighten your front legs. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your toes out to where they're both pointing towards the front corners of your mat. Going to come into goddess pose. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Sink your hips down like you are sliding down a wall. Back is nice and flat. Bring your hands to your knees here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, twist, dropping your right shoulder. Take a breath. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Bring your hands to your heart if you'd like. Ooh. Definitely feeling the heat from that. Now inhale, straighten your legs, hands to your hips. Turn your right toes to the short edge of the back of your mat. Left foot, toes turn in slightly, heel to arch alignment, coming into warrior two on the left side, this side. Arms out into a T. Gaze over your middle finger. Breathe. Smile. On your next inhale, reverse warrior. Don't lose the bend in your front knee. Inhale. Back to warrior two. Hands to your hips, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit. Going to come into wide leg forward fold. So inhale, shoulders roll up and back. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips, coming down nice flat back. Hands can go wherever. They can go to your shins, ankles, floor. If you've got a block, grab a block. Wherever you're at, wherever your body's at today. And fold in. Now again, halfway lift and fold in again. Come to where you feel the sensation. Feel the calm. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Go ahead and turn. Face the front of the mat. Bring your hands down by your front foot. Step back into a plank and then lower to your knees. From here, you're going to come onto your bottom. Going to do a wide leg forward fold. So come to your seat. Take your legs out, wide, toes pointing up. Now, this is not a, let's see how deep I can go into this forward fold. No. We're not here to prove anything to anyone. We are here simply to calm ourselves. So have your legs out as wide as is comfortable for your body. Have your hands in front of you. Your spine is long, but you're going to tilt your pelvis forward as you begin to slowly walk your hands out in front of you. This may be as far as your body wants to go. It'll tell you. It'll let you know. Breathe here. In through your nose and out through your nose. If you want to go a little further, go ahead. If your body's like, yeah, we can do that, just a little bit more. Keep your neck relaxed. Breathe. There's that cleansing breath. I guess I needed one. My body said there's a lot of heat in here. Go ahead and walk yourself over towards your right leg. Just gently. Feeling the stretch on the left side of the body. I am at ease. Walk yourself back through center. Take it to the other side. Breathing. Feeling that release. Come back to center. Slowly, very slowly, begin to walk yourself back up again. Give yourself a second. And then go ahead and swing your legs together. Going to come into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So your legs are out in front of you, feet are flexed, toes pointing up towards the sky. You can have your knees bent slightly. Move the flesh away from your sit bone. Ground yourself down. Hands on either side of your legs. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale slowly with a nice flat back, hinging at your hips. Come down. Act as if there is a string pulling your chest towards your toes, keeping your back nice and long. Keep your chin tucked. Again, we're not trying to see how deep we can go. And when you jut your chin out like this, it really doesn't get you any further, and it messes with your breathing. You can hear my voice change when I do that. So keep your chin tucked. If your back is nice and long, your body says, okay, let's go, you can straighten your legs out. And breathe here. I am at ease. On an inhale, slowly walk yourself back up to seated. Again, take a breath, take your time. Scoot your bottom forward, bend your knees, and you're going to come down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze, rock a little from side to side. Take your knees in a circle. I call them googly eye knees. It reminds me of those big googly eyes. Take them the other direction. Go ahead, drop your knees down. Let your legs go out straight. Bring your right knee in towards your left knee in, towards your chest. Move it around. This is known as wind release pose, which I'm sure you can figure out. It's yoga. It happens. Go ahead and guide your left knee across your body, taking your left arm out towards the left and your gaze over towards your left hand. Now, if this is a lot on your lower back, like you feel it's tweaking a little bit or it's just not comfortable, bend your bottom knee and bring it up to meet the other one, and that'll mellow this right out. Breathing here. Inhale, come back to center. Bend your right knee, placing your foot on the mat. Take your left ankle across the top of your right thigh. Reclined pigeon. Lift your right knee up. Thread your hands through. Grab a hold of the back of your thigh. Keeping your left foot flexed. Pull gently your right thigh towards you. Breathing here. Breathing into your hip, your buttocks, your glutes. Go ahead and release it. Take your left leg out straight, shake it out a little bit. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. We're going to do it all on the other side. So move around your right hip a little bit. And on an exhale, guide your right knee across your body. Right arm goes out to the right, gaze goes with it. Again, bend your bottom knee if you want to mellow it out a little bit, if it doesn't feel good on your lower back. One more breath here. Come back to center. Bend your left knee. Take your right ankle across the top of your left thigh. Again, recline pigeon, threading your hands through, grabbing a hold of the back of your left thigh. Right foot is flexed, so you protect your knee. You're keeping it stable. Bringing the left thigh towards you gently, just to where you feel the most sensation. Breathing into that area. I like to imagine my breath is massaging the area. Go ahead, gently release the pose. Bring your your right foot to the mat. Take your feet out as wide as the mat and let your knees just come together to touch. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Just Take some breaths here, feeling all of the space that you've created in your body. From here, we are going to come into a Yoga Nidra. So, if you would like to have pillows, blankets, bolsters, anything at all that you might want to use to make yourself comfortable, please go ahead and get them. And go ahead and lay down and get yourself all nice and comfy cozy. If the lights are on and you'd like to turn them off, go right ahead. Maybe you need to get yourself a drink of water. Please do so. Pause the video if you need to until you're all ready. Now, a Yoga Nidra prepares you for sleep. You're not really supposed to go to sleep during a Yoga Nidra. It prepares your body for sleep, for rest. It's a deep rest for your body. So when you are all ready, come to lie down with your feet slightly apart. Go ahead and get out all of your fidgets, anything you need to do to move yourself around. Roll your head from side to side. And now start to relax your whole physical body. Loosen the whole physical body. Don't let any tightness remain in your body. Let every part of your body soften into the earth. Be as comfortable as possible so you don't have to move your body until the practice is complete. Your fingers are loose, not stiff. Your toes are still and relaxed. Your thighs and feet are still and relaxed. The whole body is so still, so quiet. Maintain this tranquility in your body until I tell you to move. Now start to become aware of your natural breath, your effortless breath. Witness your breath coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. Without making any effort to move it in and out. Make your breath and awareness go together. From the throat to the navel, the breath goes in, and from the navel to the throat, the breath goes out. In and out. This process of breath causes the body to move. In some places, the movement is smooth and slow. In other places, it may be fast. In some places, it's very subtle. So feel your stomach moving up and down. Feel the depression at the notch in your throat. Become more and more aware of your natural breath. Tell yourself to stay awake and aware of what I'm telling you to do. Bring your mind to the intention that you set earlier. Repeat this intention to yourself. Repeat it again and again. We will now go through different parts of your body. Bring your awareness to the parts as I say them, repeating them in your mind. We will start with the right side. Bring your awareness to your right hand, your right thumb, your second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, all 5 fingers, your right palm, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, buttock, thigh, hamstring, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together. We will now move to the left side. Bring your awareness to your left hand, your left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, all 5 fingers together. Your left palm, back of hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, buttock, thigh, hamstring, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together. Now we will alternate the sides of the body, going from right to left, from the toes to the head. Right toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes. Left toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes. Right sole, left sole, both soles. Right heel, left heel, both heels. Right ankle, left ankle, both ankles. Right calf, left calf, both calves. Right knee, left knee, both knees. Right thigh, left thigh, both thighs. Right hamstring, left hamstring, both hamstrings. Right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks. Right hip, left hip, both hips. Waist, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, whole abdomen. Right side, left side. Right side of chest, left side of chest. Center of the chest, the whole chest. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Right armpit, left armpit. Right arm, left arm. Right elbow, left elbow. Right forearm, left forearm. Right wrist, left wrist. Right palm, left palm. Back of right hand, back of left hand. Right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all 5 fingers. Left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, all 5 fingers. Right shoulder, left shoulder, collarbones. Moving to your chin, lower lip, upper lip, both lips. Right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks. Right ear, left ear, both ears. All of your teeth, your tongue, your right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, the whole nose. Right eyelid, left eyelid, both eyelids. Right eye, left eye, both eyes. Right eyebrow, left eyebrow, both eyebrows. The center of the eyebrows. Right temple, left temple, forehead. Back of head, crown of the head, the whole face, the whole head. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, center of the shoulder blades. Upper back, center of back, lower back, right side of back, left side of the back, the whole back. Breathe here. Come back to your intention. Repeat it again and again and again. Now become aware of your physical body lying here in Shavasana. Because of this practice, your whole body, physical, mental, and spiritual, has become so quiet, so tranquil, and so peaceful. Lay here in this silence and pure relaxation until you hear my voice. Start to become aware of your whole body and the space around you. Begin to deepen your breath. Keeping your body still, slowly become aware of your senses. Bringing movement to your fingers and your toes. Maybe moving your head from side to side. If it would feel good for you, take your arms above your head, do a full body stretch. When you're ready, bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. And when you're ready, bring your knees to your chest and slowly, gently roll over to your right side. Breathing here, letting your body come back into balance. Using your arms, take your time and slowly bring yourself up to sit, keeping your eyes closed if possible. If not, go ahead and open them. When you come to your seat, just bring your hands to rest on your knees. You can have your palms facing up. Do a little check-in with yourself. How are you feeling? How does your body feel? Does it feel more open, relaxed? How do you feel emotionally? Are you more calm, more at ease? Go ahead and circle your hands together in prayer in front of your heart. I end all of my practices with gratitude. So thank your body for everything that it does for you. Thank your breath for giving you life. And thank yourself for showing up here and doing something just for you today. Remember to always let your light shine bright. Namaste. Slowly blink your eyes open and lift your head. And that concludes this Luna Yoga practice. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and until next time.